I'm bored, as I often am. I haven't really streamed much these days. I need something more. Something more, huh? I need my passion back.
Hello, I'm Tappers. I've been a friend of Max for a while, been pretty active, so you know. And he prepared some questions for me. Well, let's pull up a bit of a backstory. So, someone recently, Red Bad Nick, another person in the community, has essentially been doing a challenge, which he calls the You Cannot Kill Yourself challenge, which is essentially a list of 100 avoidances which were picked by other people, and he himself doesn't know the game. And as he beats each game progressively, he gets to know what the next one is. So essentially it's a challenge list, but secret from him. Inspired by that, Max wanted something similar. Not necessarily with avoidances, but with games in general, challenges. Stuff for a fun streaming experience, for something novel, something interesting. And for that, he asked me to make the list, or rather, he asked for people to make the list, and then I came forward, and yeah. Well, honestly, it seemed like a fucking banger. Like, I was instantly on board. Like, I wanted to be a part of this. I wanted to make this challenge a reality. So we arranged things together, and very quickly, with the help of some people, like Nir, Cafer, Kai, and Issy, we cooked up a list fairly quickly, and yeah, I'm very excited that this is actually happening. Okay, let's put this right now. He's not going to finish. It's very realistic that with some perseverance and determination, he gets to like the 90s, so it's honestly fairly fine in general. But yeah, since like the halfway mark or something, like yeah, this challenge really requires some determination and some grit. Like it gets quite intense, but it should be fine. Well, it will be a bunch of playthroughs of different games, interesting game challenges, and some other things are, well, they're challenges, but maybe not necessarily game related. I tried to make sure that the list is stuff that I would actually be like excited, interesting to watch on streams. I think it's a good list for the most part. There's some fucking cringe, but it's fine. It's fine. What the fuck is this question? First of all, it wasn't wrong.
So I'm not really good with introductions, so I'm just gonna say that my name's Kai. I'm better known as Kazalasa Ding Dong, or the Avoidance Messiah, obviously. And I'm going to be answering these incredibly mundane questions that I've been asked to answer. Alright, so basically, after Max beat last CIS, he like came up to us and he wants us to make this challenge. He wants us to do, like, compile 100 games for him. And they can be like both fan games and non-fan games. And personally, I think it's because he's not good enough to beat Solo's hard modes. I'm not going to say that to his face. So when Max came up asking us to make this challenge, I think the only thing I thought was like, why are you letting me pick what game you get to play? And it's probably the worst idea he's ever had. And it's Tappers, Mir and Kathir too. So, if he ate it, I think it's his fault. The next question asks how Max is going to fare with this challenge, and to put it simply, I don't think he will. I feel like the viewers should expect to see like every little nook and cranny of Max's psyche. I think with the way this challenge is formatted, you're going to see his highest highs and his lowest lows, like not even relative to the challenge of his entire life. I feel bad for him. Not even the right number, and no, I haven't.
Hello, my name is Mir, and I'll be answering some questions now. Well, the idea was basically that me, Kathir, Tapras, and Kai make a list for Max with 100 games or challenges, and the gimmick is basically that Max doesn't know what the next challenge will be before he beats the one he's currently on, and it just gets progressively harder. I thought it was a very interesting idea, the whole prospect of not knowing what is going to come next. I think makes for a very interesting playing and also viewing experience. So I was very happy to help make the list. I think it's definitely fairly manageable until you get into the 80s and 90s. Like, I think he can probably get to the 90s if he tries, but I'm not sure how reasonable the last few games are. I think you can definitely expect a lot of variety, because there's a lot of different types of games on the challenge, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty fun viewing experience. Can I leave now? Fuck. I knew I should have put it on there. Look, it wasn't me, okay? It wasn't my idea. They told me to. They talked me into it. I'm innocent. I did nothing wrong!
With all that said and done, I think it's time I announce my new major project, Ascension to Valor, which, as you've seen previously, is this whole challenge that has been devised with 100 games, and I do not know what is coming next until I beat one game after another, and they will slowly reveal themselves. I feel like I've been missing a bit of passion about some of the things I've been doing recently, and I want to do something big again, kind of like the Ultimate Fan Game Quest, which, at least personally to me, was one of my favorite periods of streaming I've ever done. It was just a great time. I really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that this next project I will be bringing here for you guys will not only be exciting for you, but for me too, and it will allow me to feel the same magic that I had back in the past. So I'm announcing now that I will be starting this challenge this week from when this video goes up. Sometime this week I'm going to start streaming it for maybe a few times a week, and that will be happening for the foreseeable future, for the next weeks, months, until I guess I'm not interested anymore. Not only that, we're going to be making some content out of it. Presumably every 10 games of this challenge is going to have a content video highlighting all of the interesting, notable things, the funny moments, the actual completions, and all that. So I will see you guys hopefully soon. Let's do this. I think it's kind of funny that I'm announcing this challenge and I don't even know a single game that I'm going to be playing on it yet.